igama lami Gugulethu Xaba. Siyanamukela namhlanje kwisigaba samandla omnotho lapho sifisa ukuthi sithi ukukhuluma kabanzana khona maqondana nalesimo esikhona okuyisimo esikhona emhlabeni wonke se-coronavirus. Namhlanje sinomnumzane Nkomo Owen owaziwa kakhulu insizwa le yenkunzi investment. Fisa ukuthi ke sikhulume naye kafushana kasichazele ukuthi yini into esingayenza kulesi sikhathi maqondana nokuthi abantu bakithi bazi ukuthi bangathatha kanjani advantage lapho kukhona isimo se-coronavirus. Umhlaba wonke is almost shut down in terms of movement of people from one country to the other ukuya kwamanye amazwe ukuze ukwazi ukubambeka lesi simo. Kodwa khona enye ingxenye la kufanele siyibheke ehambisana nokukwazi ukuthatha i-advantage yesimo esikhona ngakwezomnotho. Sinochwepheshekela insizwa yakithi Owen Nkomo ozosichazela ukuthi singenza njani kulesi sikhathi Nkomo ngalesi simo esibhekene naso ukuze abantu bakithi bathi take advantage of this, bakwazi ukuthenga amashare bakhulise umnotho wabo, ngoba abanye njengamanje bayatatazela baphenika kakhulu ukuthi bayothenga ukudla endaweni eziningi, bayaqoqa bathenga ama-toilet paper sazathengelwa. So I guess achazela namhlanje ukuthi yini esingayenza futhi.
Boys, angibonga ithuba lokuthi sixoxe ngalolu daba ngoba ngiyabona ukuthi abantu basadidekile ngenxa yesimo esibhekene naso lesi sika coronavirus. Imarkets yase South Africa nezasemhlabeni solo uqala unyaka ka 2020 ngoJanuwari kuze kube manje seyilahlekelwe u30% ngokwevalue. If une 1 million rand investwe ku stock market, leyo mali isu 700,000 rands, which is a lot of money. Ikakhulukazi kumuntu obehola imali from leso zungulu semali kade sitshalile. So mangibuka mina ngibona ngathi kubalekile ukuthi abantu babeke isibindi phansi ngoba asiqali ukubhekana nesimo esifana ne-coronavirus. Maningi amanye ama-viruses esesike sadila nawo before kwaba nama-pandemics eminyakeni edlule 1918 o-1957 nangeminyaka yo-1800 kwakukhona ama-pandemics, ama-viruses ayehlasela umhlaba abhubhise abantu abaningi kakhulu. Manje-ke le virus masiyibuka thina sibone ngathi kukhona i-element of overreaction, kakhulukazi masibuka from ukuthi le virus abantu abashonayo uma becontractile bangani. Isibalo saphakathi kwa 3% no 5%. Abantu abalikhulu kushona abantu abahlanu kuphela at most ngenxa yale virus ye-corona. So ke into esidalekile kwi-market, it's a lot of panic. Abantu bayadayisa nje ama-shares, just because they're concerned about ukuvalwa kwama-economies. Njengoba ushilo mengamele uvalile abantu base-Europe from coming to South Africa, nabanye bako-Italy nako-China, amazwe athinteke kakhulu ile virus. So which creates ama-opportunities for people abafuna ukuthenga ama-shares for the next 10-50 years. Njengoba ngishilo, the share prices are down 30%. Isabelo sakwaGugulethu as an example, sitrade go 28 rands. Exactly. Besilaphaya ngaphezulu kwa 54 rands. Usukuthi 2 loaves of bread kumbe ijuice eyodwa yakwaGugulethu isicosta more than isabelo sakwaGugulethu just because of less simo esibhekene naso. Lokho kusho ukuthi abantu mebebuka njengamanje through their panicful eyes, abacabanga ukuthi izinto zobe zilunga, but ukuthi things will change as soon as a virus solution has been distributed broadly. Ngoba ikhona iChina ikwazile ukuthi ibhekane naso lesi simo. So mina ngibona ngathi uma uhamba isikhathi umhlaba wonke uzokwazi ukuthi uthole access to this virus. We will win the victory against the virus, and then our stock markets also recover.
Warren Buffett la ujwayele ukukhuluma njengoba simazi ukuthi umuntu osonga nzima lapha.
Yes.
Ukuthenga nama-share. Uyathi ngesikhathi izimo ziphansi isikhathi sokuthenga leso.
Yebo, iqiniso leyo.
Manje singenza njani thina njengoba nje mhlawumbe ungasinikeza izibonelo zawo lama-share okhuluma ngawo Woolworths bayaphilisa eNingizimu Afrika, ucabanga ukuthi abantu bangawabheka bawathenga futhi bawathenga kanjani?
Lazi ukuze lento senze belula wena shwabada, ngibona ngathi umuntu onemali ofuna ukuthenga ngayo ama-shares unfortunately udinga imali eningana mhlawumbe ngaphezulu kwa 10,000 kwesinye isikhathi 50,000 and above to buy ama-shares. Mina ngam-advise umuntu ukuthi akhulume nomeluleki wakhe kwezezimali bamthengele ama-unit trust azomnikeza i-exposure kumbe azokwazi ukuthi amthengele ibasket lama-unit trust elinezabelo zase-South Africa zohlobo luka-top 40 okusho ukuthi uthenga ama-companies amakhulu kunawo wonke e-South Africa ukuthenga ibasket lama-unit trust top 40 kumbe ibasket esikubiza nge-equity equity unit trust ama-companies amaningi anawo lama-unit trust but-ke uma usuthenge kanjalo usukuthenga ama-shares about 20, 30, 40, 50 ngemali ngesambe sodwa instead of going to buy uma ngakwenzela umzekelo u-Capital good share lona lizange liwe ngo-30%, Capital ngibona ngathi mhlawumbe 10-11% decline. But Capital one share is 1,200. So uno 10,000 rand ungathenga mhlawumbe ama-shares awu-7 kuphela. But if you take 10,000 ngakuthenga ama-unit trust ane-allocation for ama-equity shares nama-shares angaphesheya, you can buy a lot of companies angaphezu kwa-50 kwesinye isikhathi. So-ke ngibakhuthaza abantu ukuthi bazame ukuthenga ama-equity unit trust. But-ke kumele uhlale phansi ne-advisor yakho ezokhulumisana nawe ukubuza ukuthi ubungozi obunjengalo besibhekene nabo manje uzokwazi ukumela yini if kungaphinde futhi benzakala. And I think ukuthi abantu bakithi bakwazi ukubezela so they should be able ukuthi babekezele if the situation afana nalesibhekene nalesi simo singaphinde futhi senzeke.
Ngiyathanda lokho lesi sikhathi nje baningi abantu abathatha i-advantage yabantu abangazi.
Yes.
Mhlawumbe nomuntu uqoba ngamane athathe lathi ngiyothenga ama-share futhi athenga kuphela ama-share mhlawumbe awodwa.
Yes.
Kanti befanele athenge ama-share amaningi
awahlukanisa
nalapho uyaspreada i-risk. Ngoba into ekhona njengamanje engiyibonayo ukuthi abantu abaningi bagijima bayothenga ama-share awodwa uqala lokho. Okwesibili abantu abaningi bacabanga ukuthi mhlawumbe njengoba sihlile into engemashiya mhlawumbe ngeke sehla kusasa.
Yes. Well, angizobakhumbuza abafowethu nodadewethu nabazali ukuthi ngonyaka ka-2011 2012 u-African Bank kungethiwa ama-challenges of overlending. African Bank wehla suka ku-32 rands wehla wazofika ku-42 cents. Before bawudeliste kwa-JSE abantu babelibele bethenga from 32, 20 rands, 10 rands to hayi cha angeke siqhubeke sehla 5 rands, but no, this is the lowest until it got to 1 rand. Babethenga kakhulu at 1 rand agcine fika ku-42 ibaleni kakhulu but wagcine fika ku-42 cents u-African Bank. Ubuke nesimo sasolo usuka ku-600 rands ngigcine trade I think u-45 rands but wehle wafika ku I think 36 odd rands la usasole betrade khona. No, Steinhoff as well uzokhumbula ukuthi Steinhoff ubetrade ngaphezu kwa-100 rands wehla nakwazi ugcine fike la khona manje usasole I think Steinhoff isabelo sodwa su-86 cents njengamanje. That shows ukuthi the value of these shares can go down quite drastically.
Ngoba ilapho-ke inkinga khona ukuthi asibaqaphelisa abantu ukuthi akusho ukuthi usuzuma umndeni uhlale yonke imali
kusabelo sodwa. Yes. Ngoba sesike sababona vele imali labantu ngaphandle ngama-schemes tathatha imali yakhe yonke retirement afake in one scheme. It's like buying isabelo esisodwa. So noma uthathe wenze njani uwaxuba ama-shares uthenga ibasket elinama-shares amaningi ukwenzela ukuthi if one company has a challenge wehla i-value yaleyo company wena ibasket lakho lelinye elama-equity unit trust lizobe lisaphephile kunomuntu othatha imali yakho efake esabelo sodwa. So ngicabanga ukuthi uhlakaniphe ukwenze njalo. So nicela igenge lengama-advisors enu umuntu mefuna ukuthenga uthi ngifuna ukuthenga i-fund ezokunikeza i-exposure to ama-shares ube equity unit trust. Kodwa ngiyazi ukuthi abanye beluleke they don't know ukuthi ukhuluma ngani usuqala ukuba specific ngama-unit trust. So when you say ukhuluma nge-equity unit trust ukhuluma ngebasket lezabelo. Khona amabhasketi anama-bonds namabhasketi axutshiwe okunama-properties and nama-shares and all of those things, but wena just ask for exposure for two things esikhathini samanje. Firstly, to ama-equity unit trust and secondly ibhasketi elizokunikeza i-offshore exposure. Ngoba ukhumbule mase kuphelele lolu bhubhane luka-coronavirus njengama-South Africans so phinde futhi siqala ukukhuluma nge-Eskom nesimo somnotho esivele esibheda uyabona kuye kuthiwa kune-Murphy's Law meaning when things go wrong or anything that can go wrong will go wrong at the worst of times. And it's in lolu bhubhane lisithole sibhekene esikhona at the worst of times. Laba esidowngrade khona i-GDP ngakhuli, irand lahlekelwa ngamandla. So it creates a cocktail enhle kakhulu ethuba lokuthi umuntu angaba isigwili ngemva kweminyaka u-10 to 20. So if there's a family trust ekhona, if unemali ebhange, ngicela abantu bayikhiphe leyo mali, babekezele, bayi-investe for 5 years and above. U-coronavirus, so masibuka ama-graphs of EJS in the next 10 years. So, that was a corona period.
That's right.
So I think it's important we take advantage of this opportunity.
Sesiphetha ke bafo, ngiyacabanga ukuthi ususichazele kahle kakhulu izinto ebengithi asizibheke ukuze siqwashise abantu maqondana lesi simo. I-World Health Organization siye yasho ukuthi ubhubhano lolu abayibize nge-critical juncture moment, okusho ukuthi isikhathi sokuhlela embeka kabusha kwezinto ey'ningi emhlabeni. Njengoba usho ozothi mase sihambe ibanga elide bese siyabuka ukuthi kwaba khona ubhubhane nje kwashintsha izimo ey'ningi. Nathi impilo yethu ingashintsha uma nje kuphela sizothola ukwalulekeka okuhle maqondana ukuthi senze njani ngalesi sikhathi, singatatazeli bafethu. Elapho lokugcina Mfowethu Nkomo nanokuthi abantu bangakuthola kanjani uma kuya phambili.
Yebo mfowethu, ngiyabonga ukuthi abantu abathengishile wena sho abantu. Umuntu uma ufuna ukuxhumana nathi la eThekwini sise Durban Club Chambers 7th floor, just opposite the office lendlo IFP la kusukunyuka ngo-Anton Lambert, old former Smith Street, la kuna old Nedbank building. Kodwa ngokwefoni umuntu angashayela ku-031 940 9005. Ilaba bazosithola khona. BaseGoli siseSandton eduze ne-How Train. I-number yaseGoli u-011 047 6500. Kodwa ngithi-ke mina selokhu ngaqala ukusebenza kulo mkhakha 16 years kule industry. Ithuba engalibona last time elokuthenga ama-shares kwaku-2008 nge-global financial crisis. Manje we've got the coronavirus markets crisis. Ithuba elihle lokuthenga ama-shares ngoba ungakhumbula ukuthi ngo-2008 to now i-market yase-America has more than doubled. Neyasekhaya it performed quite well. So uyalidinga leli thuba lokuthi ube nesifo esifana no-coronavirus if uzothenga ama-shares at affordable prices. Uyabona ama-shares afana no-Aspin, the pharmaceutical shares, ama-shares afana no-Pick n Pay nabo-Shoprite, because of the demand lesiyibona yenzeka manje, they will benefit from these challenges esibhekene now. So umuntu kumele ufuna ukuba specifics about the shares they want to buy. Thina-ke we build ama-portfolios for 100,000 rand. Umuntu singamsiza.
So 100,000
per person, we can help create a portfolio for you. Imali engaphansi kwale asiyithathe because it ends up costing the investor imali eningi. That's why we suggest ukuthi umuntu onemali engaphansi kwa-100,000 akayifake kuma-unit trust. So sisebenza kanjalo. But-ke igenge esebenza kwahulumeni sesivumela ukuthi umuntu avule portfolio for 500 rand ngenyanga. Sisebenza kwahulumeni noma kwamasipala because ibhizinisi lethu is geared towards helping labo bantu. But-ke umuntu singakhulumisana naye angasebenza kwahulumeni in terms of how we can assist. I-website ithi www. I for Inkunzi, W for wealth, G for group, S for South, A for Africa, iwgsouthafrica.co, iwgsa.co.za. Bese siba ne-email wena mfowethu, email yethu invest@iwgsa.co.za. Abantu singabasiza. Sibuye sisize futhi bafona abantu abaya ku-retirement. Udaba sike saxoxa ngalo izolo masihlanganisa. So we help abantu abaya ku-retirement. Umuntu ona 53, 54, 55 and they're thinking of going on retirement. Siyabanika advice. We don't charge them for the advice in the first conversation. Siqala uba-charge when they've actually invested nathi. So umuntu angakhululeka axhumane nathi if they also need i-advice on retirement. Nekenge ethola imali kwa-ref abathola imali from ilotho omoyipone abasifonela so balekelela.
Siyabonga kakhulu Mfowethu Nkomo, ngicabanga ukuthi uyichayile abafisa ukuthi basilandele maqondana lezi nkulumo. Siyatholakala njalo emsakazweni Ukhozi FM ngoLweyibili ngo-8:15 ekuseni, kwisidlo sasekuseni kuThatha noNcebo. Kumbe ungasilandela laphaya kwi-website yethu ethi www.amandlaomnotho.co.za or kumbe WhatsApp kwi-WhatsApp yethu ethi 0822252217. Asibonga kakhulu mfoka Nkomo ngendlela yakho.
Useshilo mengamehlo.